Hello, good morning everybody, and welcome back to the channel. What a glorious day to be out on the bike. Now, I had an episode with my fuel gauge last week where I ran out of fuel, which was a bit annoying. And on these BMWs, because they have like a strip that measures the fuel, the strip can fail, and therefore the go-to repair for this is to get one of these clicky fire lighter things that you use to light a fire, and stoves, cooking stoves, etc. if you've got gas. And you adapt them so that they have two wires and they spark, and you fit them to the gauge side of the tank unit, and then you click away for a dozen or so clicks. Then you change the terminals over because you plug it in, and then you do it again. And what that does is carbons up the strip and it works again, which is what I've done. And so of course today I've gone to get on the bike thinking I've got about half a tank of fuel in it, and of course it says I've got a quarter. Now then, last time I went out on the bike, last Saturday, it read a quarter and it ran out. So I'm kind of worried now that that may do the same thing again. So I'm tentatively making my way up to a petrol station before I go and do my ride this morning, in the hope that I get there and I'm able to fill up with fuel. Now that's assuming they've got fuel. I could be riding into oblivion here. And that's the beauty of having these BMWs. Apart from the super new ones, this is a 2008. You can actually do stuff with them. Yesterday I had the starter motor off because it was beginning to sound a little bit lazy and a bit slow. And so I thought, well, in for a penny, in for a pound, I'll take the starter off, strip it, clean it, and put it back together. And I've got to say that it was extremely grubby inside, very gritty and lacking grease and what have you. So I cleaned it all out with paraffin and re-greased the gears, put it back together again, and it seems to be okay. I can't say that it's a lightning difference, but it certainly feels okay. Now on a given day I'd have gone round all this lot, but we've got a cyclist, we've got oncoming cars, and then I've got to turn off left to go and get my fuel, so it's pointless. 1.5 meters please, that'll do you, thank you very much. I mean, to be honest with you, with these new laws that were going on, most of us were doing that with cyclists anyway. The odd idiot wouldn't, but why wouldn't you? Other news on the front, I bought some RST trousers, and they were too small, but because I've been dieting and losing a bit of weight or a bit of shape, they now fit me, so I feel very happy about my choice of clothing this morning. I look different. Right, please have fuel, because if you don't, I'm bollocksed, as it were, so to speak. To kind of freeze. Everybody's out in their little toys, look. Yeah, baby. Right. Ooh, you can join me later. Meanwhile, back at the petrol pumps, well, we put 16.2 litres in, so I'm not really sure where that gauge is going at the moment, but it might sort itself out at some point. I think we've had a total meltdown actually, because I took the battery off the other day, and so we're not reading the right time or nothing. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, we won't worry about that, I can't be arsed. Right, here we go. At least we know we got fuel in it, but the fuel gauge is reading low. Ugh. It's gone up a bit more now. It's obviously because I gave it a bit of a spanking yesterday. It doesn't really know where it is. So everybody's going to be out today that's got a motorbike, if they've got any sense. It's ideal conditions, as long as I don't go mad. We don't like GP riders on the road. Do it on the track. You can't do those sort of things on the road. It's not fair on other people. Here we go. Right, so we're in the high street. Jaguar. No indicator. Or is he going in? No, it's a Ford. Good lord. Alright, I'll give you that. Into the Bakers. Mr. Scrambler. Our petrol gauge is better now. Okay, so here we are. And this is Nick's bike. Isn't that just beautiful? Right, see you later.